If you are excited AF for coffee and cards, then drop an emoji, your favorite emoji, because your favorite emoji is going to say a lot about you. So I had to say what my favorite emoji was. Oh, I really do like the rainbow emoji. And I no, I know what my favorite emoji is. I know what my favorite emoji is. 1000%. Oh, and I didn't even think about rainbow. And I'm wearing the rainbow bright one. All right. So let me know what your favorite emoji is by dropping it in there because it says a lot about you. And my favorite emoji, I don't want to tell you because then you might steal my favorite emoji, and I want to know legitimately what your favorite emoji is. Okay. Okay. Sometimes when you have hair on you, that's actually spirit, like a spirit around you touching you. Believe it or not, it actually feels the same way. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but it's the way that spirit feels. It kind of feels sometimes like a cobweb, so or like a hair in your face or hair like in your arms and stuff like that, and that's what they feel like. And so whenever you have that, I always look to make sure if I actually really do have a hair or not, or if it's like a spirit touching me. I know it sounds so crazy. Travis, the unicorn one. Yes. Okay. Ooh, champagne. You said Facebook user. I don't know who that is. Ooh, sunshine. Okay. Okay. Lavender blue. This emoji is what I have been using all freaking week. But my favorite one is the crystal ball. You know what I'm talking about? You can put crystal in it and sometimes they'll come up, or then sometimes you can put in psychic and it will come up. And so yeah, I love that one. I love that one. Okay. And I love too. You do know when you have like those memes or whatever, and then they'll say the first 8 emojis or whatever that come up, the most recent one talks about your life. And I'm always thinking about that. And I always think like, okay, I always want the top 8 to be good emojis. And they usually are, but I wasn't sure if you guys do that or not. Okay, so we have the Magic of the Unicorns deck today. See this? Okay. And I think I'm going to go and try to not be as long today because today is my son's birthday. Mason is turning 22. I wish we were in Las Vegas like we were last year, but that's okay. He might be hanging out with his girlfriend's family, but I want to make sure that I am there. So Evan is slow rolling morning. So yeah, thank you, thank you. So go ahead and put your emoji in. Only like 4 emojis are in the comments, and I need to see some emojis because I want to know who the heck I'm hanging out with. And I don't know why, but like everybody that is on Facebook, I can't see your name. It says Facebook user right now, and I think it's because StreamYard must have done something weird. So I might have that. Mason is 20 or 22. Mason's 22. Isn't that crazy? And no, he does not like the Taylor Swift song. I've already tried to sing it to him. He was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna barf," and I'm like, "I know." All right, so emojis. Oh, wait, I love these emojis. Oh, morning toots. See, okay, you need to get a freaking word that only you use, so I know who you are. So morning toots. Okay, it says Facebook user, but I know who that is. That's my Jenny, my Jen, my strawberry shortcake. I should have worn my strawberry shortcake shirt in honor of you. Ooh, that's one more thing. Okay, I'm gonna read this card. Ooh, Trish, I like that. Linda, I love yours. Okay, how about this? While I channel the message from this card, you can put your favorite emoji in, but I wonder if you can give me a word that would describe you so I know who you are. Especially the Facebook users, because I don't know who it is. So maybe you can think of a word and then I'll try and guess who it is. Okay, not psychically, but just like fun. Who knows? Maybe my psychic connection will go ahead and go on. 22 is a beautiful number. This is Elisa. In case you don't know, see my name, I'm going to always say pretty lady. There we go. Okay. Oh, doll. Okay, this is hard. Okay, I'm gonna read this one, and then we're gonna get into that. Oh, this is hard. I might need clues. Okay, here we go. So 26 is actually the number that came up, and it says a violet flame. I always say violent flame with this. So, but not violent. I'm going with violet flame. All right. And it says invoke the cosmic diamond, violet, not violet flame. Okay. So obviously I might have some anger issues that I need to work over. Okay. That's the reason why the freaking violet, not violent flame keeps on coming up for me. Oh, by the way, look at this. It totally matches my purple nails. And you guys, I totally wanted to get some more coffee after this. I'm drinking decaf right now, but I think that with my ADD going on, I think I need to simmer down on the caffeine. But anyways, I freaking love this. Seeing number 8, really, really freaking huge. This is going to be one for all of us. And it says transmute all that is not love. That is literally what I was just like kind of like thinking in my mind too. It's like I'm so distracted right now. Oh my gosh, have you guys heard of Peanut the Squirrel? I just seen a squirrel in here and that reminded me of it. And it says transmute all that is not love. And I feel like they're saying too, for this week specifically, to stand up for causes that you believe in. If you've been thinking about volunteering, charity, anything like that, this is going to be your sign that you need to do this coming up this week to really get involved. And for some reason, it's like I keep on thinking about Christmas time, and it's like, don't wait to Christmas to go ahead and volunteer and things like that, because a lot of people are volunteering in December, but people need people now. And then it's like, I feel like you're going to be guided to whatever it is that you want to work with. For some reason, it's like I've always wanted to work with like domestic violence, people to try and help inspire them or whatever. But maybe yours is like the what I was going to say, the retirement homes and things like that. So soup kitchens, whatever it is, homeless people, whatever it is. But I just feel like there is something big there. And I'm seeing the number 8 really, really big. So I feel like finances and money, if you've been waiting on that, that could be coming up week, really, really big. Oh my gosh, Peanut and something else. The raccoon. I see the raccoon in there too. Oh my gosh. And so I'm seeing a lot of animals like outside. So it's like almost like you're going to be getting a lot of signs from the spiritual world outside. Always Google it. If you see an animal outside that you're not used to seeing, whether it's going to be like a deer, raccoon, possum, coyote, or whatever, Google the like I usually don't say Google, but on this case, definitely Google it. Google what the meanings are, and then take the one that resonates. So if you keep on looking and you're like, nope, none of that's pertaining to me, then all of a sudden you get to one and you're like, ooh, I think that's it. That's exactly it. Because there's so many varieties of like what things mean, especially when it comes to animals, that you need to go with what resonates. Because it's like they're saying, oh, financial troubles, but you're not having financial troubles. Don't think that it's financial troubles. Okay. So then if you're thinking that, okay, well, this is talking to me about health and needing to get to the gym, I don't know what freaking animal that is, but I definitely don't want to see that one, even though I'm a gym goer. No, thank you. Okay. Oh, you've been seeing so many eagles lately. Oh my gosh. And have you looked it up what the eagles mean? For me, it really means about freedom, so freedom, that would mean freedom of choice, as in freedom to make the different kinds of choices that you want in your life. Like, so oftentimes we just want freaking signs being tell me if it's this or freaking that, but sometimes it's not black and white. You saw a kingfisher bird this morning. I don't even know what the heck that is, Linda, but we need to look that thing up. Okay. All right, so I had a dream last night about a bunch of wild animals in my backyard. OMG, WTF. Ooh, okay, Fred. Violet Flame has been pressuring me all week, pretty lady. I've been volunteering, rescuing animals, and visiting lonely senior is in nursing homes many, many years. Wow, this is Elisa. Oh, I know you are because you said you're going to call me pretty lady, so thank you. Caffeine typically doesn't affect ADD people like normal people. Yes, and with narcolepsy too. Usually caffeine puts me to sleep, except for sometimes it doesn't. And that's why I went to the Halloween party. That's how I know that I'm like really excited and have a lot of caffeine, is that I'm stumbling over my words. So I went as a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader with my friends for Halloween, and they were like, Heather, you are cut off. And they got the freaking waiter over and they were like, do not give her any more espresso martinis. I only had one, but they were like, oh, Heather's not drunk. Because I only had one drink. I only had the espresso martini. They're like, no more caffeine for her. So I thought that was hilarious. Okay. Let's see. Loud laughing. Oh, who's loud laughing? Who's loud laughing? Radiant. Doll. Wait, doll? Are you Annabelle? Okay. Radiant. Loud laughing. Okay. I need some more hints. I'm not good at this. Heard owls this morning drinking my coffee. Okay. I thought you said that you heard owls drinking your coffee. That's what I heard. Caffeine queen. Okay, you love espresso martinis? Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, me too. Melanie. Oh, Melanie Slot is thou. Oh, okay. I got you now. I got you. This is kind of fun. Okay. And then, I don't have my phone. Let me just look really quick because I want to do like a coffee and cards, but later on. So maybe on the 24th, are you guys available at like 5 p.m. and then we can sleep in and stuff? I don't know. So just let me know. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do pick a card right now. And I know it's kind of bumming and stuff like that, but I got to make sure that I'm here for my son at 22 years old, because last year it was we were in Vegas getting tattoos together. And now this year, we're here. Okay. So here we go. Oh, made it just in time for pick a card. Okay. So I know it kind of sucks that I have to end early today, but that's all right. So, I can already feel it right here. Sometimes when we do this and we're like shaking off all the energy and stuff, you could see like what body parts are tight and stuff. All right. So that's what I do. I did this in circle the other day. Oh yeah. So You do this with me, by the way. I'm not doing it by myself. All right. So we have to shake it off, shake it off, shake off some energy. Okay. And then we're going to just ask for all the BS to get out of our freaking energy. Like, you go back to you. All the energy that we've been attached to goes back to the original owner or to the divine source. And then we allow all the BS, the negativity, anything that doesn't serve us to get the heck out of our freaking aura. All right. And then we are going to just take a deep breath. And then we are going to ask our spirit guides to bring forth to us the message that we need to hear for the highest good. We're going to use numbers 1, 2, or 3, which calls to you. The reason why I'm saying this is because I just feel like numbers are huge. Numbers are really, really big. And the reason why they use numbers is because we're always looking at our freaking clocks. It's a really good way to get our attentions because there's clocks everywhere. Like, what in the world did freaking the spirit guides do before we got into digital clocks? Could you imagine how hard it was for them to try and get freaking information to us? They're going to be like, oh, her watch. If we never did that before. We never looked at it and be like, oh, it's 444. No, we rounded up to 445. So now they have this ability to be able to grab your attention because we have all of these clocks. And numbers is actually what, they say that the world is based on. It's mathematically precise. And so oftentimes they use those numbers, and each number carries a vibration, just like words do. So it's just like numbers. So we're going to use numbers, and we're going to pay attention to the numbers that we see. Now, I don't like Googling numbers, right? I don't like Googling numbers. I like you to first see what bias that you have with those numbers first. All right. So if you're seeing numbers and they are your birthday, that means come back to yourself. If you're seeing numbers that is a past loved one's birthday, that means that they are trying to get your attention. If you see any numbers associated with the past loved one, like it's the year they died, it's the year that they were born, it's the year that you remember doing something amazing with them, look at the numbers on your coins. That's a huge one. So you might find these random coins, and at first they might not make any sense what the years mean, but as soon as they realize that you are starting to look at the years on the coins, bam, they're going to start, giving you coins with those years. I have literally talked through my past loved ones through coins, and I was able to give messages, crazy messages, to my family just by looking at coins. That takes no intuition, no psychic connection, not really, no mediumship connections, by looking at freaking coins. Okay. Example, see 2 coins on my freaking table. Don't know how they got there. Look them up. One of them is from my Aunt Judy, and then, the year she was born. And then the other one was the year my grandfather died. And then I was like, I wonder what's going on. Come to find out, it was my Aunt Betty's birthday. So I was like, ooh, Aunt Betty, Aunt Judy, and Grandpa, her dad and her sister, they are on the other side wishing you a happy birthday. Ironically, and sadly, that was my Aunt Betty's last birthday. So it was kind of nice to know that her father, my grandfather, and her sister were over on the other side with her. Okay. My mileage was 111 at 101 yesterday. Holy crap. I feel like that is telling you that, like, keep on going, keep on going. You have the movement, all those ones, new beginnings. Do not be afraid to make choices, right? Don't make choices. If you do not have new beginnings, create your own freaking, changes and stuff like that. You've been on my mind a lot, Heather. I keep seeing Friends things. Yes. Is that Jamie? Because Jamie bought me Friends stuff. She bought me Friends stuff. I have lots of Friends stuff. Oh, you can't see it, can you? She bought me that too. Yeah. Okay. So 1 and 3 are really big in the background. 3, doll. Okay. I asked my spirit to show me a number and saw a bold 2. Okay. So Melanie. Yeah. Now I know. Just had a realization. I kept seeing 117. My typical number is 711. And 117 is my step grandfather's birthday. Grandfather's is 711. So their numbers are flipped. So cool. Yes. Freaking love this. Funny how you say 2 coins. 2 coins appeared on the floor side by side perfectly. I have to look, but something's preventing me from picking them up. Not sure why. Oh my gosh. Okay. So at least you might be resistant to it. It might be someone who you are resistant to, or it might be giving you a message that you're resentful for. So I love first that you recognize that. And it could also be a fear too, because, sometimes people have fears of the spiritual, and like communicating. I used to be scared of my grandmother. So it could be something like that. But the only way to see is to do it and then see what happens. And then it might come out first. But the fact that you even notice that not resentment, but the resistance is amazing. Okay. Maybe 1, a little bit of 3. Okay. Yes. Years on coins, 1000%. Okay. So here we're going to do is we're going to do the pick a card. I don't know what my number is. I really didn't tune in, but I'm just going to go with whatever resonates with me. That's the one thing about spirituality is that you go ahead and you're drawn to what your soul recognizes for you in that moment. And so if you're not recognizing in the moment, then it's not for you. There's no rules, there's no rules saying that you have to do this and you have to do that. Like, I love it. Love it. So let's get with the numero uno. Ooh, as soon as I seen this unicorn, I was like, I want this card. It says soul healing. It's number 16. Align with your essence. See true freaking colors. Oh my God. Do I have the guidebook? I do. I'm going to look at this in a minute. But oh my gosh, this card is literally talking about that you are on a healing journey, healing a lot of things. And the thing is that it's 61 and 62 in the guidebook. So think about that. I think that's my Aunt Judy's birthday, 1962. And so it says here, I don't like that part. All right. Here we go. You aren't just balancing your own soul's lessons now. In these special times, as we prepare for the new golden age, you're harmonizing and clearing any family as well as ancestral karma recorded in your soul star chakra. In addition, you may be one of the brave and gracious light workers who is undertaking country as well as old karma. This is a great soul offering and wondrous unicorn. You will assist you in transmuting it all. Your guidance now is to ask your unicorn to guide you with both work and in and out of the awareness of healing all your needs to be released and purified. I don't like how that's written, but basically this is talking about that what you are dealing with right now, like any kind of challenges, anything that you need to like overcome, whether it is, physical, mental, whether it's material, that kind of thing. It is not just about you and in this lifetime, and it's not just about you and your previous lifetimes. It's about you really breaking those generational cycles. Okay. So if you chose card 1, then you are probably that person that is meant to break those cycles. And the best way to break those cycles is to make changes and do things differently than your family did. You might have already realized that you've already been like this and you've been doing it. But the thing is that this card is coming up to you saying, hey, number 1, there's still more work to do. And number 2, if you are getting any kind of, choices thrown at you and stuff like that, and you're really not sure what to do, then they're saying like, what wouldn't your mother and grandmother do? You need to go the opposite way. You need something different. So for example, if everybody's always bought a house, maybe you need to rent a house, maybe you need to do an Airbnb. Maybe if they never, invested in real estate, but you are really drawn towards that, then maybe this is what it is. Maybe if they never, invested in the stock market or whatever with, S&P funds, and index funds and things like that. Maybe it's time for you to branch out and to do something a little bit different. If they never got healthy, if they never took care of themselves, maybe this is your chance to do that now. So look at, if you are really confused by this and you're not really sure what to do or how it's speaking to you, I would look at your family and see where some of the weaknesses were. And now it's your turn to blaze a new trail, because the thing is that they're saying it's not just about you and it's not just about your parents or grandparents or whatever like that. It is about the future generations as well of your family, because I feel like as I channel this up, it's going to go ahead and have that effect to where it's going to increase the vibration of the world, because you are going to be, raising or dealing with, even if you don't have any children and things like that, you are going to be raising, like your friends, other family members and things like that, raising their vibration, right? That's the biggest one. The other thing that's really coming up here too is that they're talking about looking at the bigger picture. So if you're trying to make a choice, like, oh, should I, my relationship, blah, 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 anything like that, I feel like they're saying not to make a decision based off of recent circumstances. Look at the bigger picture and then look at the long run. I'm definitely hearing something like getting ducks in a row. So whatever it is that you really want to do, or you're really, really thinking about doing, and now is the time to get your ducks in a row, get the finances in order, get your house in order, all those things. If all those things are already into place, then the thing you need to do is to move the energy. You can move energy by going ahead and getting rid of stuff, going ahead, changing up your, the way your furniture is moved, add some freaking feng shui. You have to change up the energy. Anything that you changing up how you do things, your habits, all that stuff can really make a difference. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing number 1 really, really, really big. So I wonder, for some reason, I wanted to say January. So anybody connected with the month of January, but what is that? The zodiac sign for January, whatever that sign is for January, is it Aquarius? I don't know. So maybe that person with that zodiac sign needs to, or can help you. Okay. So let me see. Okay. 9:19 stood out to me big time on my clock as I watched this. It is a sign from the universe that you're about to begin a new phase of your life. Yes. And then look at September 19th. Does it mean anything to you? Or the month of September? the 19th of the month. Just look at that. Just play around with it a little bit just to make sure. Okay. But yeah, you have the 9, and the 1 in the middle. So talk about endings and then beginnings in the middle. So definitely endings and new beginnings. I agree with that one. Okay. Don't despair. Prepare. Yes. I keep hearing this in my head. Yes. Capricorn. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Capricorn. Everybody's so much better at zodiacs than me. I'm getting better every day. I took myself off the painkillers that made me feel terrible. I have an MRI scheduled soon. Oh my gosh, we are freaking sending you so much love. That is not easy. Okay. So let me know how this begins. Yes, Capricorn starts at the end of the month. Aquarius ends it. Thank you. Is that Jamie? Okay, Jamie, I thought you were over here. Talking about the friend stuff. I'm not sure if that was you or not. But definitely the card wants people. That's really what it's talking about. So I don't know. I channeled a lot of that. So but in the end, I really feel like maybe that there is a Capricorn in your life that you need to reach out to, or who's reaching out to you. All right. So keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. So you have 3 birthdays in January. Good. Okay. That's good. All right. Let's go to card 2, which is 31. And this is Cosmic Emerald. Create perfect health. Access divine abundance. All right. So no, I'm sorry, card 2 people. They're really freaking saying that it's time to really take care of your vessel. And I got to tell you something really quick because it might help you out. But I did a meditation the other day and I'm like, how come I don't take care of myself? And they were saying, because you don't have enough energy to take care of yourself. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so true. I don't have enough energy to take care of myself. So what should I do? And they said, take care of yourself. And I'm like, what? Like, that makes no sense. And they kind of showing me, like, they're like, yep, self-care, that kind of thing. And I'm like, that makes no sense. And they're like, because your self-care will bring you more energy. You don't have enough energy to do self-care right now. But if you do self-care, you'll get more energy. So I am like, oh my God. So basically I have to force myself to do self-care until I'm able to reap the benefits of the new energy that I would get. So this is your sign as well. This is your message for card 2 people. I'm also really, really drawn to that emerald too. So I don't know why though. I don't know does anybody know what emerald means? Maybe we need to look that up because that's really, really big right now. Is that emerald? Whatever emerald stone is for, like that's what I think we said. So 106 or 107 in the guidebook. So this could be like January 6th, January 7th. And then it could also be October 6th, October 7th. Okay. So, and for some reason too, I don't want to get political at all, but like when it said January 6th, I started thinking about that. So if you are somebody that's having a hard time with like the stuff that's going on in the world, especially with politics and stuff like that, this is your sign to heal it. Okay. It's really your sign to know that spirit, God, source, no matter what, is always in control. So it knows what's going on. So lean on them for support or whatever else that you need. Okay. But it says your guidance is to be clear about your intention to serve the highest good. Then ask a cosmic emerald to be positioned over you and activated to accelerate your spiritual journey of health, happiness, and abundance. Okay. Oh, and January 6th is your grandson's birthday. Oh my gosh. Okay. And it says you can also ask that it is placed in your third eye chakra to heal and light up the 96 chambers of your center in the best possible way. And then it says here that Archangel Raphael is a really, really big angel that is with you. And then it says a cosmic emerald brings me abundance. All right. So this is also talking about they want to bring abundance to you. So that's more time, money, energy, and health as well. So make sure that you're not blocking it because there might be something that's relating to your health that is actually blocking you from receiving better health or more abundance. For some reason, I'm getting that if you chose card 2, there's something there to where you might be your own worst enemy or you might be the one that's holding yourself back. And that is 1000% me. But I just wanted to say for you though, it's like I hear the words do it anyway. And it's almost like a good decision that you make is better than a bad decision that someone else makes or whatever. A good decision that someone else makes is a bad decision. You might make bad decisions and that's okay because you trusted yourself and you trusted yourself over other people. That's what I'm trying to get at. All right. I'm ungrounded right now. All right. So yes. Anything else that it is talking about? Seeing like an O or like a U shape, that kind of situation. I'm also hearing too that oh my God, it's that song, I Got the Power. I think I put it on my email like a couple weeks ago, whatever, but I got the power. That one, like that is the song that's coming up because it's saying that you do have the freaking power. I'm seeing a lot of orbs around card 2 people. So that means your clairvoyance is really working. This also means a lot of spirit is around you. They might come as flashes of light. They might seem as little orbs. I'm also hearing too, like orbs and pictures are real. Orbs and pictures are true. So you can count on that being that spiritual guidance as well. I'm seeing feathers really, really big. I feel like like you have seen feathers, you will see feathers. If you haven't done that, then I definitely feel like this is a sign that your angels are with you. I feel like green is huge, 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 huge for you, especially coming up this week. And it's almost like you need to make sure that you offer that some healing for yourself, give yourself a timeout and those kinds of things. I do get something like what is working for you right now is not where it needs to stay. I feel like they're saying that you need to change things up again, almost like card one. But the thing here is being more delicate, being more sweet, and it's coming back to yourself and in a health way. All right. I definitely feel like they're saying too that if you can get a handle on your health right now, then it will mitigate future issues. So you might think that you're already too far gone in some areas, but they're like, no, you're not. There is still hope for you. Okay. Jasmine says, been seeing green and yellow orbs. Oh my gosh. And bought the purple feathers this week. Oh my gosh. I am really bad at self-care. Jasmine says, had nightmare last night and been trying to quit my job because I'm not happy. Ooh, yes. Okay. Yep. And this is like saying like, making those choices, Jasmine, going ahead and being like, okay, you know what, I might make the bad choice and that's all right. I remember one time I quit my job without having another job or whatever. It's just that I couldn't handle the place anymore. I just was at my wit's end. And I was actually married to my son's father at the time. And he was pissed when he came home and found out that I quit my job. But you know what I did? Because I had so much stress on me about, oh my God, I can't believe I just quit my job like this, like no notice or anything like that, that I was like, I've always wanted to be a teacher. So I ran to a school and I was like, how do I work here? They didn't have like computers back then, like they do now. And they were like, well, you have to see if you work, like, if you want to work with kids. They're like, apply at a daycare center. So I was like, okay. So I ran over to a daycare center, applied, and I got the job. And then that started my, journey as working with kids. Because as soon as I showed up there, they were like, I was at my second week working there, and they're like, yeah, we're going to require all of our teachers to get our child development associates, our CDAs. And I was like, oh my God, I can't go to college. Like I have no money. And they're like, no, we'll pay for it. And I'm like, what? I worked for Baker College. And so I got free college classes. And so that was awesome. So see what I mean? I can't talk apparently. You just need to see it. Okay. Green is your favorite color, actually. Oh, my confirmation. I'm working on my health. Yes, that is so good. And that's the thing too, is if one part of your life isn't working out and you're getting something like health, you're like, Heather, I'm talking about something else. You need to change this up, and then other areas of your life will change. Craziness. All right. Card 3, number 14. And it says stand in your power. And it says, be passionate about your vision, bring about positive change. 1000%. This is talking about owning yourself, owning your power, not listening to anybody else. You need to create a freaking bubble. Okay. If you're being bothered, if you have anxiety or anything like that, if you're wondering why you're freaking stressed, why you have anxiety and things like that, you need to shield yourself, put yourself in a bubble. Okay. This card is literally talking about you standing up for you and you not having the opinions of other people around you. So the people around you might be thinking differently from you, might be thinking like, you might think that they know better, but they don't. You know freaking better. I also feel like there's a lot of spiritual guidance around you and that you need to ask them for help. Okay. Remember, they cannot intervene without your permission. Okay. It's really, really big. I also feel like you need to do something creative. You need to freaking like stop working so much, or like, even if you're not working, then your brain is on like freaking overtime, worrying about things that could happen or something along those lines, because I'm just getting this big freaking energy of like, hey, you gotta like take a chill pill. And I don't mean just sitting there watching Netflix and stuff like that. I mean like mentally a big chill pill. All right. It's number 55 and 56. Okay. And it says you need to reach deep within yourself and recognize that you are a magnificent being. Accept that when you are connected with your true self, you are incredibly powerful. When you are fiercely passionate about a vision, you sweep all opposition aside. Enthusiasm lights up from within and gives you charisma you need. Your excitement makes your aura sparkle with magnetism that attracts gifts and people to assist you. You can become an unstoppable force for the magic that universe has in store for you. Make sure your intention is for the highest good of all, for with authority comes responsibility. When you receive this card, your unicorn is suggesting that you act with common sense, discernment, and wisdom. Ask it to touch you with the qualities that enable you to fulfill your life plan with determination, joy, and integrity. You can then influence others and lead them to a higher path. You can make transformations in your personal world and even the whole planet. You can become a commander for light. Also says that there's change of family and community dynamics. Okay. And it says to bring justice, freedom, equality, peace, and light into those who need. Remember to be your magnificent self so that you can fulfill your destiny, whether small or large. Most important of all, be all you can be. Man, so many freaking messages in here for little ones. So some like as in like each one of us could probably take a little bit of everything, but it's talking about change in family and dynamics too. And then also there is something there too where the justice thing is really standing out. So it's almost like karma might be there, or you might find legal stuff and things like that. And for the legal stuff, I still feel up in the air. So if you're waiting on hearing about something, I definitely feel like it's not written in stone yet. I want to side with you and say, hey, it's good, but I just don't feel like if you're in legal stuff right now, that it's going to go as smooth as you would want. All right. So there's something there. Melissa said it's so accurate. I keep on getting to be with my dad more, and he was born in 1955. Yes. I totally would. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, it could be because like he's needing somebody right now because, he needs a little pep in his step, or you just need to create more memories with him, because he still, isn't going to pass away for another couple decades, and stuff like that. But definitely anytime there is something. So a lot of times my spirit guides show me people's numbers when something is going to happen with them, when they're warning them, or sometimes like with my husband, that he needs to play the lottery and he's not playing the lottery, and I would be rich and then I would make you guys rich, but my husband doesn't play the lottery, and so now I'm here with you in this, and I could be doing this from Bali or something. No, he wouldn't even go to Bali either. We probably still live right here if we won millions of dollars. Yes, justice and karma. 3 is spot on. Authority becomes responsibility. Yes, the Spider-Man quote. Yes, with great power comes great responsibility. I sent my email. Oh my God, my dad is not good, but I had a cousin murdered yesterday. Oh my gosh, my heart is going out to you. I don't know who that is, but wow, sending you so much love. Yes. Okay. Yep. Is that Tara about the disability case? That's why I felt that the what is it called? What is that called? Appeal. You play the lottery, yeah, I know, but I literally get that my husband needs to play the lottery, and then I found a lottery ticket on the ground, and it had a year, and it was the year of his birthday. Yep. That's what I thought. I thought appeal. I felt that really big. If it didn't go through. Okay. Joanna said, so sorry to hear this. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm so sad. Joanna, oh my gosh, so sorry. That was your cousin. Holy crap. We're sending you so much love. Your whole entire family. Like, that is just so tragic. We're here for you for sure. Yes. Heather, this is also, oh, I didn't even think of that. Abby, yes. This is also a unicorn on your shirt. I didn't even think. I was like, I just pulled this out of the closet before I came on, because I was like, oh, I'm in a rainbow shirt day. And then I went a rainbow bright day. And then I went over to the couple of cards that I have on my shelf here, and I was drawn to this one. So I definitely need to think about that. I used to collect unicorns when I was younger. So when I was a kid, I had unicorns everywhere. And then when I got to be a teenager, we lived in this basement. And we put drywall up to be, to separate. And that's actually when I first had my own room. And I drew a unicorn Pegasus on my wall. So I was obsessed. So yes, Rainbow Bright. Yes. Love your nail polish. I know. I love this. Isn't this nice? Thank you very much. I just love it. In a purple mood. Let's all play the Mega Ball and share the winnings. Yes. 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 Okay, and Mix Up Siciliana, Joanna says that she can give you her email because she would like to support you. So definitely make some besties, become besties and stuff like that. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a freaking amazing time, amazing day. And if you need me, I'll be here. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great Sunday, guys.